My dad lived here in the 60s and 70s, and he was discriminated against as a black man. Guess what? I live here in the year 2020, and we are still having this conversation. Hello, how y'all doing? My name is Nene Folorunshaw. If you are new, that's welcome. I'm super excited to have you on my channel. See, I appreciate you so much that you spent the time today to click on my video and watch it. Do you know what that means to me? Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment, and yes, let's get this conversation started. Today I'm talking about the world right now. The world is crazy. The world is crazy. It is stressful to live in the world right now. It is so stressful. My goodness. I just want to talk to you guys. How are you all doing? How are you feeling? How are you coping? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, this year has been hitting us basketballs. You know, you come into the year 2020, we are like, the year 2020, we're gonna take over the world. 2020 is the year of living the life of our dreams, living our best life. But guess what? We entered the year 2020. Meanwhile, 2020 does they plan us from front. As we just entered the year 2020, the year just started giving us, a slap. So we started off the year 2020 with a pandemic, like a global crisis. I mean, did you see it coming? Did you see it coming? See, we've been hit with a pandemic that has claimed lives, that has broken hearts, that has affected the economy, that has made people lose their sources of livelihood. The effect of this pandemic has been, it has been exhausting. And then we are still trying to understand what is going on in the world, and then suddenly we have to have this serious conversation about racial discrimination, because thanks to social media we're getting to see more of the injustice against black people. And I mean, people were brutally murdered this year just for being black. You know, we had the case of George Floyd, we had the case of Breonna Taylor, we had the case of Ahmaud Arbery. Like, we had all those cases that we had to see, we had to experience, and there were protests because of these issues. You know, racial discrimination is still a big deal in America in 2020. My dad lived here in the 60s and 70s, and he was discriminated against as a black man. Guess what? I live here in the year 2020, and we are still having this conversation. It is still happening. How? And that is just a lot to take in. And then we have to talk about racial discrimination in the workplace, because it exists. I'm telling you, it exists. And then discrimination against black businesses. We had to have those kind of conversations in the year 2020. And then we also had to have conversations about sexual violence against women, especially in Nigeria. That's my home country, where girls, children, women have been raped, have been exploited, have been violated. And we're getting to have a lot of those conversations in the year 2020. I'm so grateful for organizations like the Mirabel Center that is really tackling rape in Nigeria. But it's been so exhausting to see that the girl child is not safe. I mean, this has been a thing from when I was a child. But you would think that as the years go by, people will know better. But it ain't happening. Children are still being raped. I heard of a baby, like a baby that was raped. Why? I remember living in Nigeria, And this happens all over the world, right? But I'm going to say my own experience based on living in Nigeria. See, you're going to buy suya down the road, right? It's a 2-minute walk. But you're going to buy suya. Inside your heart, you're praying. You're saying, Father Lord, protect me. As I go to buy this suya that I'm gonna chop, protect me so that boys will not see me, gather me, and violate me. Send your edge of fire to surround me. Send your angels to guide me. Because of a 2-minute walk, you're going to buy suya. 2-minute walk. You are praying and kabashing in your mind. You may not say it out, but inside your heart, you are scared and you just pray that God protects you to go and buy suya. You're going for a jog and you're looking behind you because you don't know if there's a predator somewhere hiding, ready to pounce on you. It's crazy. It is crazy. And then we also had to have conversations about greedy, selfish, unreliable politicians that have chosen to oppress and treat people like they're waste products, in fact. So yeah, how do you find peace, inner peace this period? Is it even possible to have peace in your heart with everything that is going on? I'm going to share with you a few things that I do just to keep my peace and just keep myself sound. Now, one of the things that I do is affirmations. I say affirmations, and affirmations, it is one of the most empowering things ever. To be able to speak life to yourself, to be able to speak health to yourself, it is so important. And I read affirmations often, but there is this one I came across by Chigi's World, and I'm going to add a link in the description box, but you can also check it out here. Chigi's World has like a set of affirmations. You can print them out, you can stick them to your mirror. That's my favorite actually, because I like to look in the mirror and say those affirmations to myself. And I'm going to share with you one of the affirmations that she has amongst her set of affirmations that really, I think it's one of those affirmations that are very relevant at this time. It says, I'm looking at my laptop to read that. It says, I am fearless, I am unstoppable, I am courageous, I am unshakable. Fear and doubt have no power over me. Failures and insecurities have no hold on me. I am fearless because everything is always working together for my greatest good. I love that. And that set of affirmation is titled Be Fearless. I love those affirmations. So I'm going to add it. Check out Chigi's World's list of affirmations. They're very, very, very helpful this period. Another thing I do is that I pray. I pray for peace. I pray that God steadies my heart, because see, your heart will be doing boom boom. It's doing boom boom. So it's very important that you just pray for peace. Another thing I do is I pray for, of course, my family and friends, but I also try to pray for random people that God gives them peace. So something I do is that sometimes I go to my Instagram page, I click on followers, and I just go through the list of followers, and I just pick random people that I probably don't even really communicate with, and I just pray. I can choose to pray for 5-10 people. I just pick them, I call them by their names or their handle or whatever, and I just pray that God gives them peace, because we need to spread this peace around. Another thing I do is that I listen to music. I listen to music that lifts my spirit, that makes my soul happy, that makes my body move. But I love listening to music, and that's one of the things I've been doing to just keep my peace and inner happiness. And then I also try to maintain my relationships. I call my family, my friends. I try to keep in touch with them, but it's very important to check up on people this period, because you don't know how this life is gonna go. So just keep checking on people and just build your relationships as well. If there is somebody you admire, tell them. If someone inspires you, tell them. If you love someone's content, tell them. But don't wait till someone maybe drops dead and then you now start writing long epistles of how the person inspired you from far and how this person added value to your life from far. But I mean, you never got the chance to tell the person. So now that you have the chance to still tell people what they mean to you, please tell them. And finally, I would say, talk to someone. Talk. See, the things that are going on now are really, really heavy, can weigh heavy on your heart. So it's very important that you just speak up. talk to someone about what you're going through. If you need therapy, please do therapy. But I think it's very, very important to just talk and let it out so it doesn't fester, because your mental health is very, very important this season. It is important. Let us not underestimate the effect that the world can have on our mental health. It can have a terrible impact on our mental health, and it's very important that we preserve it. I know that this video is quite serious today, but I just had to come on here and share with you guys the things I'm doing to keep my peace. And like I said, the fact that I'm at peace doesn't mean I'm quiet, doesn't mean I'm taking the nonsense that is going on in the world. I'm still speaking up. But yes, we need to be at peace for our own sanity, for our own stability, and for our own health as well. Share in the comments, what are you doing to keep your peace, to preserve your peace? Let us know. Add them in the comment section, and yeah, let's keep this conversation going. I really, really want to hear from you guys. Anyways, I pray that God keeps you. I pray that He blesses you. I pray that He causes His light to shine upon you, and that He gives you peace.